3, Blade Dragon Sonic takes pole position from Ultra and Jensen Olsen. Then was Sebastian Ocampo in 4th from Dominic Benedetto and Davies Arqueva. And then we see Bravo on 7th from Mark Sadley and Tom Leon. We got Darren Castro in 10th from Cable and Carlton Mono. And then we got Theo, Tam Van Horn, Brad Crumley, Matt Vaughn, Livery, Butler, and finally Zygmunt, Headley, and Firebomb Star. So here we are in Bahrain. Only 3 rounds are left of the season. Ocampo has a 20-point advantage in front. Let's see what can happen today. 5 red lights and we're underway once again. Now off the front, it's a really good lap reaction time for Ultra. And on softs, you have a lot more grip than BDS on the mediums. Meanwhile, Ocampo, he's also had an incredible start. He's going to try and go down the side of the championship rival. Can't do that yet. UK gets penalty. And the virtual safety car out. It's for Tom Leon in the Red Bull. He crashed out of the race, and this is not good for Red Bull in the constructors. But for McLaren and also teams such as Mercedes, this is incredible news to them. But VSC deployed here in Bahrain, lap 1 of 14. It should be ending soon though, and we will be back under green flag conditions once again. VSC ending, there's the official confirmation, and we're gonna go green, and there we go, as the drivers head towards turn 9 and turn 10 right now as we speak. However, VSC is right in front of Ocampo. Ocampo will be there to put the pressure onto Nigeria, getting a lot more grip, moving up into 2nd position, and will soon be trying to move up into 1st. He goes down the inside of Ultra and now leads the race here in Bahrain. The championship leader trying to get a championship. It's a bit of a revenge for 2015, but there we go, he gets attacked once again. This time it's by the Ferrari of Ultra, who moves up into 1st position, and his rival BDS will also be wanting to make that attack, but can't quite get it done yet. He just needs to be careful so he doesn't burn out his tires, because he's going on a longer strategy, and he's just got to make sure he pushes without obviously burning tires, as mentioned before. So yeah, Ultra now leading the race from Ocampo and Blade Dragon Sonic. Then we have Olsen in P4 from the 2 Mercedes of Sergiera and De Benedetto. Adelaide in 7th for Bravo, Cable, who has a penalty, and Damian Castro, who's currently rounding off the points. However, it looks like Eduardo could move up into some point-playing positions later on as the race commences. But as it stands, he will gain a position from Cable's penalty, and this will be benefiting him very well. But here we are, it's a good chance now for Sebastian Ocampo to try and move up into 1st position once again. He sees a Ferrari right in front. However, there's not enough speed. The Red Bull can't get ahead yet. However, he has got Blade Dragon Sonic still there within a second, not only of him but of also Ultra Bro. So this is good news for the Nigerian, bad news for the Filipino, because he is going to go for the attack as we head into the final 2 corners. Round the corner, through the final corner. Did Ocampo hit the DRS texture point? Yes, he did. He hit both of them. Got DRS. They hit it at the same time. Blade Dragon Sonic is falling away now in this Grand Prix. And this is very bad news for Dragon Racing, who've just had a very bad last couple of races. BDS obviously getting 2 DNFs in a row, and this has lost him so many points in the World Championship. Like, this is a thing that could possibly cost the Nigerian the chance at a 4th world title this season, and he's gonna have to really put in some miracle work here to try and get this title. It'll be incredible if he can get it though. And here is Sebastian Ocampo leading this race. Ultra using DRS, he will try his best to move up ahead, but yet again, DRS is not powerful enough as we head down that straight. It's not good enough for him. He can't use it to get ahead at the moment. You have to try and rely on pure skill. And Ultra down the inside. That was a very unexpected place to make a maneuver at turn 13. So, wow, I'm surprised he could do that, but he done it. A detection point has been hit for Sebastian Ocampo. He should be the one getting DRS. Yep, both of them got DRS. Also moves up into P3, which I did not see. The softs are reigning superior here in Bahrain. Now Olsen trying to get up into more better position because as Santi's only just hanging on the edge of contention for the championship. Olsen used DRS when he needed to. He's going to have to go on the outside of turn 4. Can't get up in the second position, sorry. As Castro and Eduardo, they've both fallen away from points positions. There's Takuma and Horn up into P10 at the moment. Only 3 tenths separate the top 2 right now. So yeah, we can expect a heated battle to start. As there are DRS open for Ocampo. He has got the perfect opportunity for Ultra. He's closer than ever before. He's got to try and send it at turn 10. He does so, he sends it. And the Colombian falls down. But he will keep his foot in round turn 12. Which is a corner where spinning can be easy. Yeah, Ultra now leading the race once again. Probably should have waited for DRS to be honest. But no, he'd rather drive fast and get positions as quickly as possible rather than going for long-term defending. Yeah, BDS closing in on Olsen. Olsen not really closing in any time on the top 2. And this is BDS's chance on the mediums, which are much better than the softs. And that is a double overtake. A shock one as well. And he's already fighting for the lead, and he takes the lead of this race. What a set of overtakes there. That was brave and it was brilliant. Wow. Ocampo down in the 4th position, and this is far from ideal for the Filipino driver in this championship, because this would be a lot of points taken off him as we head into the final 2 rounds of the season. I can't believe what I've just witnessed there. Absolute miracle work. And yeah, of course, Ultra will start a gaze of time here with the DRS, but it's not going to be really that effective when your tyres have such low grip due to the wear. And of course, low grip, you're not going to be having fast times. Now, Ultra managed to get them from the most grip he could out of that tyre, and he's managed to stay within a reasonable gap, but now he's slowing down because he's going into the pit lane. Olsen staying out, and he will activate DRS. And for Sebastian Ocampo, he's also coming into the pit lane, and he's going on to hard. He's going with a long strategy. Ultron moving onto the soft tyres, and Ocampo, he jumps Ultra Pro, forcing him to slow down. And now, without any pressure really, he just can now push for the rest of the stint and make use of the mediums to their fullest potential. To do that, he probably wants to pit at the end of the next lap. Another set of mediums would then be possible. However, for Ocampo and the hards, Dragon need to nail this strategy down to the floor. They can't do anything wrong, or else the entire thing is messed up. So they are going to be under so much pressure as well. But just like might not be under pressure because you can't really see anyone behind him other than Olsen. Because yeah, Olsen is 2.6 seconds back, so that's not really going to be any worries for the Nigerian. I imagine Olsen will hit this lap. Sorry though, it's a bit uncertain if he'll hit this lap or the next. That is one thing we're going to have to wait to find out. Now for Ocampo, he will soon be coming up the traffic. Ultra moving up into 11th position ahead of Ocampo. And Blade Johnson come down to start finish straight. He is going for one more lap. Olsen said no, I'm gonna dip in. He stays. Well, he goes to the pit lane. I gotta say stay out. Nope. Bravo also on mediums. He's staying out of a lap. Same thing with Dominic Benedetto. Damien Castro doing the same thing as well. So the medium tires, well, the medium runners, their minds are like, they are all going for 7 laps by the looks of it. Ocampo in 9th position, and you can see there because the traffic is being slowed down, but it does look like he'll come out the pits. Well, when Blood Soy comes out the pits, he will be ahead of the Nigerian. So yeah, Ocampo in a good place right now in this Grand Prix. This is looking to be a good undercut. However, 2-hour tire offset can BDS do anything about it. As you can over the second penalty of the day. His total accumulated penalty is 10 seconds, but he's already served 1 5-second, so he's just got 1 more 5-second remaining. There we go, Boxar. He's been attacked by Sigmund. The Sigmund moves up into 15th position. course, he's on fresh tires. Sigmund is not, Boxarov is not. Crumply and Van Horn both get ahead of Boxarov. They've literally just pit the slap for that tire. And here we go, around the final corner, into the pit lane comes our race leader, Blade Dragsonic. As a faster set to do there for Olsen. Ultra tires though, he is gonna have to pit because of his tires. They're gonna wear out. Of course, the Nigerian pitting and Devenda and Ravel staying out for another stint. Ultra getting ahead of Castro right there. They're just like leaving the pit lane, and he's gonna have to fight with Adelaide on the exit. Adelaide is up in number position. Now 7 laps on the soft. You can't be doing that. So this Ray driving up, just hoping now that their strategy is going to be the better one, and they'll be hoping as well that Lejarson can cut through the traffic, because there's a lot of slower cars in front of him. He's got an AlphaTauri, a Mercedes, and a Renault. Well, the Mercedes is the same car performance, but yeah, again, it's fighting for Renault, so it's making it slower. DRS enabled, he's gonna have to try and get into the middle. There's literally no way he can get. Okay, got past the Mercedes. Now it's a Lanfong, he's gonna try and get past Corsair. Okay, we're dropping down to 9th position. There we're just like going around the outside of Lanfong at turn 12. Nice move. That sees him up into 7th position. And now he should be trying to chase Olsen in the pack that's just in front of him. Duvedel coming into the pit lane. Ravo also doing the same. Ultra staying out because he's now been on a tyre for a good 3 laps. And there we go, DRS enabled for Blade outside. I don't know how, but yeah, he's now into 4th place. Yeah, the pressure down the Dragon, that will be very high, without a doubt. Rivo though, he's come out on softs. I don't know what the strategy thinking was down at Dragon for this, but let's say, just gotta hope it works. Jet Ultra now leading the race, but these softs, they are wearing out quite some bit. As we go around the final corner, that's not the final corner, that's turn 10. What am I on about? So yeah, Ultra keeping a good lead to Sebastian Ocampo. He's got Olsen behind, charging for him, and Blade also doing the exact same thing, charging for Ocampo. These drivers, they'll be pushing their cars to the limits, and I will not be surprised if we see a little bit of contact between some of these drivers. I just think there could be some. Yeah, Ravel staying out a longer time, going for softs to try and really be quick at the end of the race. It's gonna be an interesting strategy because they're entering the final 5 laps of this Grand Prix now. As we very much see Ocampo right on the back of Ultra Bro. These two are now gonna be fighting for the race lead. This could be the thing that determines the winner of the Grand Prix, and this could really shape the outcome of the World Championship. Ultra trying his best to defend, because Ferrari just not had the best of luck this season. Despite having the tie best car, they've just not been performing to the standard that they had last season in 2019. Of course, they are a championship contending car, but they have a championship contending car or a championship contending team, but they've just not been performing for their drivers. So yeah, maybe this is the call to action of Ferrari to just do something about it, train their drivers to be a bit better. Yeah, you can see the top 3 separated by only a matter of tenths now. And this is going to get close. I think Ultra is going to be pitting at the end of this lap. He's going to really try and push towards the end. So, yep, there we go. There's the slowdown. He's going to be going into the pits. Olsen, he's been very much held up. BDS getting DRS, and he's putting Olsen down this straight. He's going to be going for P2. He does it now, I think. As we head in towards the first corner, he goes down the entire of his championship rival as well. Incredible. Absolutely fantastic move there. And he secures the RS for that straight as well, because of detection points and stuff. Ultra now 20 seconds off the race lead, going for mediums. Now there goes sector 1, Blade Outside is fastest there. But yeah, he's gonna head into turn 9 and he's really gonna struggle. There's just no chance these tires are doing 7 laps. There's just no way. Unless they're hoping for the miracle of rain in Bahrain, I don't see anything happening. I really do not. I feel like Blade Outside might have to pit. Whether it be the end of this lap or the end of the next lap. Just gonna have to hope that Ultra's just quite a bit quicker than these top guys. It's like O'Campbell's not getting any visible wear on his tyres as of yet. Maybe they go down the track and to build up a lead and hope they can hang on to it. It's very much looking like that at the moment. Head down the back straight. Yeah, BDS has got a good lead. 1.4 seconds, also heading into the pit lane. And you can see that he has done one extra lap of BDS tyres and they are completely shredded. Is there any chance BDS can even do these final 2 laps with very shredded tyres? There's just, I don't even think there's a possible chance I could do it. Now Ultra has lost quite a bit of, well, he's lost quite a lot of time overall compared to if he stayed out, but if he stayed out he would have punctured, so yeah. Ultra in a bit of a situation right now because he is gaining a lot of time on the top 2, but like it's just not enough pace I don't think for pushing the race win here. But Campbell's tires, they're now falling off. BDS tires also very much falling off, 42%. If he's gonna try and get the end of this race, he's gonna have to really show his class and really stretch that car. That can make it as wide as possible and powerful as possible. There's not much you can really do here. O'Campbell is now starting to gain. No DRS for him though. We're in the final 2 laps of the race, and the top 2 in the World Drivers' Championship are only separated by less than 2 seconds. It is going to be a close fight, I think. Despite BDS's loss of grip, O'Campbell is still relatively quick, but it just doesn't seem to be quick enough. He's at a horrible corner there. Ultra now 13.4 seconds off lead. Now that he's at a Rabo, he is going to be much happier. Now Olsen's also have to try and catch Rabo, but it's very likely that Olsen's going to be knocked out of contention for this championship. Just the gap between the top 2 for him is just too far. It is too far, too big. He's not going to make enough gains that he's going to be knocked out of contention of the World Drivers' Championship, which is going to be unfortunate for the McLaren, who really locked in Spain and has had incredible performances ever since. But for Blade Outside, he's looking to try and get the championship gap down to 13 points if he wins today. 13-point gap for the number 13. This would be incredible. Gotta be careful though, these tyres are very much wearing out, 27%. So you're going to be so done at the end of this race. He is going out for 7 laps on the tyre. This is an absolute wild strategy. O'Campbell needs to try and gain 2 seconds this lap, 2.5 seconds, and overtake his rival. But with only 1 more lap to go, that is going to be one difficult challenge. And the pressure of both Dragon and Red Bull Racing will be very high. And yeah, Ultra now down to 10.9 seconds. He is closing in on the top 3, but will the top 3 even be possible to try and hit? I don't know if it will be. Now, BDS has an issue. It's traffic. Yeah, traffic is a very annoying thing in this series, because drivers have a tendency to not move out the way, and this really costs races for drivers. Could it cost the race of Blade Runner Sonic here? As we head around turn 12, we're going to enter turn 13. There's only 2 more corners to go, which look like 1 corner. There we go, BDS gets ahead of the Sauber. That is the Sauber of Marcus Klein. With the BDS, he goes around the final corner. His tyres down to 14%, but he wins in Bahrain, takes the gap down to 13 points. Ocampo finishes second. It's been an incredible performance from them too. Vendel managed to get third somehow. Ultra In the end, he brought that gap down to 8.5 seconds. Olsen officially knocked out of contention, but he does take a faster lap. So Ricciardo into 6th from Adelaide and Bravo. Adelaide doing 10 laps on the hards. Absolutely amazing performance there. Damien Castro was going to finish 9th. However, Van Horn's not going to keep 10th. It will be his teammate, the Theo, who gets that final position in the points. Eduardo will miss out on points this time. Quite unfortunate for him, but delivery lap from K-Wall, 10-second penalty. Then we've got Crumpley, a Butler who, we got a puncture as everyone flies by. And our box are full cartridges. A full car puncture now. A full car puncture. Headley, he was lapped. Wait, Roseman lapped by 18th place. Okay, that is bad. Yeah, he finishes, Headley finishes, and that's Boxaro who is last. 42% on the tyres. Wow. And so we're on the podium. We've got 2 more rounds to go now. The championship getting very close. Winner of your winner today from Ocampo and Benedetto. And so with that, we're done here in Bahrain. Incredible stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, let's listen to the Nigerian national anthem.